Hello everyone, welcome back to the My Team Career Mode, specifically episode 5 now. So last time out was the Chinese Grand Prix, thank god I didn't say Canadian. That is in episode 7, but today we're at a new track in this game. In fact, it is actually Zandvoort, which in case you're wondering is the Netherlands. So that is going to be a pretty interesting track, but today we actually have an interview with Will Buxton, so let's get into that straight away. Alright, so a few questions for us, which is pretty good because it will get our acclaim level up. But that's pretty much all it is. I mean, these interviews, as good as they are, and I mean, as good as it is to get Will Buxton in the game, it is just acclaim level. But really, it'd be nice. I forgot to say, we actually do have a second team sponsor that it hasn't been filled out. I haven't got signed a second team sponsor, which is a bit weird. Most people have, I can, but I just keep forgetting. So that is on my end, really. Alright everyone, no it isn't the invitational event this time, that was last episode, it is now practice, and can I just say, I have been trying to, so this track is probably the closest I am, I can actually do it, race without the racing line. It is a track that, it's actually one of the easiest to learn, if I'm honest. I'm really trying, hopefully on the weekends when I have time, I'm really putting in hours into Time Trial. And when I really can, I will learn every single track and have no racing line. It is one of my goals. It is something that will hopefully be a New Year's, be a New Year's revolution for next year. But anyway, guys, let's get into qualifying. Actually, so qualifying will be hopefully a good thing. We finally get on the actual bit there. But yeah, hopefully, I mean, we've really been not qualifying good, but we've been having good race stuff. I've not put DRS on, which is a bit weird. There it is. So that will already slow us down. It's a pretty rubbish first part there, so that will already affect our lap. This bit, rubbish, that I just showed you. This bit again, rubbish. Yeah, it wasn't the greatest lap, but so what we're doing is we're going to have to try and get the best lap we can for the first lap, and it's usually what I do, but it isn't a long straight in this game, in this track. Sorry, it really isn't long, but that is lap 1. Sorry I don't show you actually going around the line, but it is a P19 so far, so we're going to have to try and get a good lap in. And terrible first corner again. Seriously, it's a terrible first corner, and I don't know why, but we just weren't doing good really. So that is going to be lap 2. Not the greatest, but not the worst. So it's okay, I guess. It is P18 for qualifying yet again.
It was 35 years ago that the late great Niki Lauda took his 25th and final Grand Prix win here at Zandvoort. He came from 10th on the grid to beat his McLaren teammate Alain Prost by just 0.2 of a second. Well, Zandvoort is a very different circuit today, of course, but still one with an incredible legacy. And we're going to add to that. Welcome along to the 2020 Dutch Grand Prix. 4 lefts and 10 rights make up the 14 corners of the narrow and demanding Zandvoort circuit, with plenty of peaks and valleys over the course of a 2.6-mile lap, which will demand absolute concentration from our drivers here today. Let's run you through the driver grid order for today's exciting race. Max Verstappen put in a fantastic lap yesterday, and he starts from pole position. And it's Valtteri Bottas that completes the front row. Looking down the rest of the grid, we have Hamilton, Perez, Carlos Sainz, and Leclerc, Albon, Vettel, Stroll, and Lando Norris. Ricciardo, Gasly, Romain Grosjean, and Kvyat, Raikkonen, Ocon, Juan Manuel Correa, and the rookie, Russell, Magnussen, Giovinazzi, and Nicholas Latifi. It's almost time for the lights to go out, so let's head down to the track and get this Grand Prix underway.
Alright everybody, the Zandvoort / Netherlands race is about to get underway. And it is lights out, and away we go for the race. It is going to be a pretty exciting one, to say the least. And immediately making so many positions up, we go for a dive bomb as well, but so does the Williams. Our teammate didn't qualify well either. I believe he qualified P17, so we're going to try and make a move on our teammate now. Yes, he did, as we go for a move round the outside of the AlphaTauri and the Haas. When we make it done, the AlphaTauri sort of spinning, but manages to save it onto the straight. We've made so many positions up right there. That is spectacular. Up already into P14 as we try to get a move on Gasly. It doesn't work, and he is going to be able to pull away as we get into the next corner. Even Grosjean looking for a move. He does actually spin. Yeah, sorry Grosjean. Yes, very sorry, especially for yesterday as well, the Bahrain GP terrible accident. But let's get back into a happy mood. Let's get back into this race as we try and make a move on the AlphaTauri. I believe Gasly or Kvyat, I cannot remember. Well, in front of us it was Gasly, but in front of us is Raikkonen, who is actually pressuring the McLaren of Lando Norris. So first off, Norris is in a decent position here, so we really want points this race, trying to end the slipstream of Gasly. But as I said, we really want points. So many people would have got points by now, but really we haven't, which is very surprising. So I think going into Spain, we have a reputation of we need a point. Because after this race, I believe it's Alfa Romeo actually get us in the Constructors' Championship, and we go down to 9th, and we want 8th or even 7th. But because Gasly got a good first race, I believe, at Australia, he got 4 points, which is annoying. But still kind to catch the Alfa Romeo of Raikkonen. It's going to be pretty annoying to catch him, but we're going to have to do it. And still chasing him down. We eventually want to get Lando Norris. That'd be brilliant to get him, as we actually go for a move on the Raikkonen down the outside of turn something, as we go for a move on Raikkonen and get it to work. Now all we've got in front of us is Norris. However, that will get us into P11, not P10. And Ricciardo is so far away from us. Raikkonen's already dropping back, which is good, as we go for a move on Norris as well. Whoa! In the span of a lap, we've gone ahead and jumped to Norris in a McLaren. So that's really who we want to be fighting, if I'm honest. We want to be getting points, but we're not. And Raikkonen he's actually staying on Norris, which is good. So maybe Raikkonen can get Norris, but that orange McLaren, he seems to be having problems in that car, because Raikkonen still pressuring him. We've just got the lap, we're setting best sectors, and jeez, that was brilliant overtake. No penalties for it, not even a warning, which was good. But yeah, very thankful for that, because I really would have hated if that actually were. Whoa! If you look behind us there, that was a Raikkonen getting Norris, and he has got him. Raikkonen has overtaken Norris. That just shows that Norris is definitely having problems with his car. You can tell, because if a McLaren is getting jumped by an Alfa Romeo and my car of a speed laps, that car must have engine problems. Maybe I've got him from a dive bomb, and the Raikkonen has also got him from a dive bomb. Maybe it's a problem with brakes. Maybe it's a Germany situation. We don't know. But Ricardo, sorry, is the one in front of us, and he is very far away. So it's going to take a while to get to him. So that's going to be pretty annoying trying to get to him, because I don't even think we could make it. So that is going to be a problem, a slight problem though, and it's going to take a while to get to him. But what we can do though is we can just chase and chase and chase, try and defend Raikkonen behind us. Norris will eventually probably get jumped by another person. You can already see he's nowhere on the minimap. There he does show up. He has the AlphaTauris behind him, so he will definitely get jumped, because those AlphaTauris are such good cars in this game. They are OP in this game. Might be a good video to make on. I'm just thinking of videos while doing a voiceover for a video. That is how things go in this channel, guys. But yeah, I've been editing this video for over an hour now. This took me, so I have thought of a few videos. Thinking of videos is hard, so what I'm doing at the minute for my format is 2 My Team videos and then a one-off video. So I did episode 1, episode 2, a last question mark video, episode 3, episode 4, my channel trailer, which was released at the time of recording this 50 minutes ago, and this is episode 5, so I'll probably record episode 6 after this, and then what we're going to do is, I'm really struggling to think of a one-off video. I may make a video on how the AlphaTauri is OP. I mean, this is where Reddit, Arav is very smart, this is where Reddit would become like amazing. But we are getting closer, guys, to our pit window now, so we're going to eventually get that. That will be brilliant to have a pit window finally show up, as Raikkonen actually gets a move on us. But no, do not underestimate our defending, guys. No chance. Also, in case you noticed, that is not that is an AlphaTauri that has now overtaken the McLaren of Lando Norris. I'm just going to tell you now, guys, he does finish in 20th. Yes, 20th. I don't know if it was DNF because of a mechanical failure. I really can't remember. Our engine is now getting wear. So the next race is Spain. After that race, we're going to be replacing the engine because we won't get a penalty for it. So that's why durability is good. But it's really not showing. The problem with Spain is it's long straight. And our engine is showing signs of wear and power output will be down. It's our ICU again, or is it our ICE? It's our ICU, sorry. Yeah, that is the thing that is showing wear. And as you can see, our pit window is now open, which is a good thing, because we're now going to be able to pit. Skipped a lap, and we are pitting. So our pit is right at the end, and here is where I get very annoyed. So, our wing needs changing. When did we hit our wing? Literally, when did we hit our wing? I even tried using a flashback to change that, and I couldn't. I really couldn't. Which was very annoying, because, guys, this has put me down. So, we've skipped a lap. Not yet, but we're P22 at the time. We end up coming out a bit later and down in P14. So we've gone from P11 to P14. That is horrible pit window. It was my personal strategy because it suggested the mediums to softs, and as we know from Vietnam, that did not work. So we were not doing that again. I hate Jeff for that race, because that could have gone really well for me. Nearly lost it there, actually, so it's a good thing we saved it. But yeah, we're really going to be trying to keep this, because I hated this, because I didn't want to come this far back. I wanted to get the undercut attempt and challenge for points, but as you can see, it wasn't working, was it? It wasn't. Okay, seems like an effects has gone to the next one. Ah, that's what it is. So everyone, this is the last lap. That was a note for me, in case you're wondering, because I'm forgetful. This is the last lap. Thank you everyone kindly for watching today's race, and I'll see you guys in the highlights for my outro and a bit of news.
What a great race race then, and what a magnificent victory here at the Dutch Grand Prix. So Anthony, what made the difference out there today?
I think a large part of the result comes down to temperament. They were able to keep their heads when everyone around them was losing theirs, and that's allowed them to get the best out of the car, to maximise the strategy and to stay out of trouble.
Red Bull put up an outstanding fight for the front position today, and it's great to see it paid off for them. They do so much for the sport that you can't help but be delighted by today's race win.
Hi everyone, welcome to the highlights where we talk some rubbish. So what my rubbish is today is I'm trying to set up an esports event. So it would be 10 races across the 10 weeks. Hoping for across 10 weeks. So it would be a video every week, fully edited, streamed live. However, it wouldn't technically be live because I will have edited it so it actually looks pretty good. Just to let you know, guys, because, well, it wouldn't look that good, would it? So yeah, it will look good to watch live. It won't be one of those rubbish esport. It will actually be good. It'll be one of the only things live, so hopefully we get a few people watching it. But I've not got any drivers to do it. I'm looking, I think I may have one so far, and I'm not racing, so I will need I want at least 8, so yeah, it will take a while, but hopefully it does get to that point. And I don't think my channel is probably big enough for an esports event yet, but we're going to be trying it. It'd be pretty fun to do, and I thought it'd be a good editing challenge for me. And I thought, because I want to push my editing, because I have a love-hate relationship with editing, me. So some days I hate it, some days I love it. Right now I'm okay with it, but I got told from one of my viewer that I'm actually decent at editing on both of my channels. So on my main channel, this is my second channel if in case you're wondering, on both of my channels I'm pretty good at editing. So that's very kind of him, thank you. But anyway guys, that has been it for the My Team Career Mode episode 5. Do hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you guys next time. Goodbye. Okay, I said that a bit too early. My outro is so quick, I said that way too early, guys. Anyway, see ya.